As many of you know, I always opt out of facial recognition and biometric gathering at borders and checkpoints. I do this because in my life, as a rule, I always want to be asked for consent, particularly when it involves my biometrics and facial data being taken from me. Currently, you're actually implicitly opted in and your consent is assumed, meaning if you don't say anywise and just go along with it, you are opted in. That isn't consent, it's misdirection and deception. Consent is one of those things that shouldn't be assumed, whether it's physically interacting with someone you've just met, assuming someone's pronouns, or having your biometric data taken from you. They make it seem easy and welcoming when they want your data, but it becomes cumbersome, hostile, and even adversarial when you don't want them to have your data. It's deceptive by design. I travel 85% of the year and have been traveling since I was a kid. And I can tell you, just from standing in line all the time and traveling all the time, that currently facial recognition and biometric gathering for boarding on flights is actually slower than the old school way of just scanning your boarding pass. But even so, this method is becoming the default. Our personal rights are being sacrificed under the guise of convenience. When I opt out, I simply say I opt out of biometric gathering. And of course, I always consider the risks and the scenario. Specifically, you're at higher risk if you're of any identity where white, cis, colonial culture does not want you to exist. I've had TSA agents, airline agents, border patrol agents give me a variety of excuses when I opt out. Some lie and tell you you can't, which, by the way, I've created short links to the clauses that tell you you can in past videos. I've had agents tell me they don't know what I'm talking about, or agents who sigh and roll their eyes and give me a hard time and delay me on purpose. But to me, that is all worth it, because they are observing that 99.9% of the people give them no resistance, pushback, or friction when asked to give up your biometric data. And of course, that's for various reasons. Either people don't know, are not shown the option, people are tired and exhausted at those checkpoints, and they depend on that and know that. And they also intentionally intimidate people into coercion. And because of all those reasons, and they see that 99.9% of the people are not opting out, I predict very soon we will not even be given the option to opt out at all. They enthusiastically sell the idea biometric gathering is frictionless and easy for you, but the truth is it makes the taking of our data frictionless and easy for them. Always question biometric gathering. Always. We should strive for a culture where we are explicitly asked for our consent to opt in, instead of us having to fight to opt out, or pretty soon, not being given the chance to opt out at all. This moment right now in time is when we want to give them the most friction as possible. If you can and are able to, opt out.